Alrighty, well, welcome back everyone to Myth Speaker. It's been a hot minute with PAX and everything, but we are back and good to go. So, as a quick little recap, I suppose, in our last
Saying goodbye early.
session, we continued to explore the island of Euphrae, about half a day's journey away from Pole Bailax. This small island is the landing site of the meteor that streaked by overhead a few nights ago during the closing ceremony to the funeral games that you all won. And with its presence riling up the spirits during their send off, the city's leadership decided to put together a small expedition team to go check out Euphrae, find out the exact situation with this fallen star, so that the general populace can be made at ease. So, yeah, dropped something. You guys were amongst the ones asked to participate, creating one of the four small teams here. The other three have a number of members you don't really know, but their leaders are people you do know. Sapple, the mercenary, Fell, the sort of treasure diver, and Dikaios, the sailor. The three of them, you guys having met and built some form or another of rapport with during the funeral games, having come to participate and offer their expertise, but deferring to you all to make the decisions on where everyone focuses on exploring each day, who stays and sort of fortifies the camp against any dangers that might be. And thus far, you've done about 3 days of research and exploration. We are going to be picking back up at the end of day 3 here. Of the days so far, quite a number of things have been found. On your first day up here, you had found an Iblydan hind, a near mythological entity that appears in many stories and legends around Iblydos that scampered off, and you all were unfortunately unable to keep pace with, as Fell's team found a small village ruins nearby, but that was full of angry crabs. And they decided they weren't gonna mess with it right now because they had found some small things here and there. But if you guys wanted to, you were more than welcome to take care of them, which you did. Went and fought off two very angry crabs before moving on. You've had Fell then also finding a sort of ancient military outpost with a few small things as well that they took back. They did not take everything that was there, but took some small artifacts. So if you perhaps were ever interested in maybe going to see if there was anything else of value, you could certainly go there. And on day 2, Sapple's crew seemed to notice a Pegasus flying around in this area of the island. Only one of them seemed to see the creature, though, and got into heated arguments with their friends. So you all decided to go check it out for yourself. And it turned out to be true, coming across the Pegasus who you spoke to for some time and ended up introducing himself as Iocorus, a quite frankly ancient Pegasus that, through the power of a hero god of a bygone age, has not only been granted the ability to speak, but has lived for a millennia, if not longer, at this point. Over this conversation, Iocorus was able to regale you all with the tale of this island, Euphrae, its history, as the home of worship for the hero god Sophrista, the ruler of beasts, who quite a mythological individual from about a millennia ago, had turned this island into her effectively main temple, her place of worship, with her lover and her high priest. Unfortunately, though, her high priest, a man by the name of Akleos, was tempted by another hero god into revealing Sophraista's mortal weakness, and that hero god, Frescorus, used that knowledge to fell Sophrasta in battle. Thus she died. Melusine, who was Sophraista's lover, learned of the betrayal and poisoned and killed Ikleios, but chose to then reanimate him, deciding that simply suffering one death was not enough suffering for the tragedy he had had a part in handling, but raised him as an undead and then sealed him in Sophraista's shrine, where to this day he languishes, trapped eternally. Melusine herself having been put into an enchanted slumber, such that she may see the day where Sophraista's spirit, which is said to still haunt this island, is finally put to rest. Bit of a tragic tale, so to speak, but you all were able to glean the general locations of quite a number of places while you were having this conversation. A grotto of naids who have called this island home for quite a long time, and were the ones who had a hand in the slumber spell over Melusine, as well as the general area of where Melusine sleeps on the island. And of course, importantly, Sophresta's shrine, where the undead Ikleios still languishes. Theochorus mentioned, though, that he worries, both with the passage of time and the falling of this star, that the wards over Ikleios are potentially weakening. Doesn't really have any proof of this, but is concerned over it. And if you are going to be exploring the island, if you could look into that, he would be quite grateful. But let us, of course, not forget what you are here for. The fallen star. Chorus was able to point to you whereabouts it landed on the eastern side of the island. However, he did warn that it seemed to land quite near where a pair of normally territorial hippogriffs reside, and expressed concern that they have been perhaps empowered by the latent mythic powers in Iblydos following this star's falling. So, has given you warning of extreme caution if and when you go and choose to explore that area of the island. All of that said and done, we are picking back up as you all return to camp here on the evening of your third day of exploration. You had Sapple and Dikaios' teams out reconnoitering today, to which Sapple's team returns and shares a report of this area over here that seems to be sort of hills and some plains, home to a large population of goats. However, Dikaios' crew, who are reconnoitering this area, have not returned yet. So, it is currently late evening at this point. You guys have done a full day of exploration, but you do have potentially a missing group of people. What are we thinking? What do we want to do from here?
Well, we can't leave them to their fate.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
This is the heroic campaign, Jericho.
I will also mention Yokoros did provide you guys a dosage of holy water that he has carried for quite some time. Should you end up facing Iklyos, it may be of some use to you. Just as something to remember, you do have that in the stash.
Good to know.
But you guys
All right,
would
let's go.
like to head out now to go try and find what's up with Dikaios and his group?
I agree that we probably should.
Yeah.
Or how long would it take to get to where his group was?
It wouldn't take particularly long to get there. However, if you want to do, like, actually explore that area, try and track down and find what happened to Dikaios, you guys are going to be pushing a fatigued state if you do that tonight.
And fatigue only goes away when you rest, correct?
Yes. So, effectively, should something happen that you guys have to deal with, you will probably be fatigued while doing it here tonight. Whereas if you wait until tomorrow, you could go fresh, not have to worry about being exhausted while you're out and about. Though, of course, you do run a risk of Dikaios and his group being missing for even longer at that point. So it's a trade-off of what you want to do.
I'm good with being fatigued. What's the rest of everybody else think?
I mean, I'm willing to go for it if there's that major concern.
This is the first time that area of the island has been explored, so no one really knows what Dikaios and his crew might have encountered. They might simply be camping out for the night out there, having found something that they're doing deeper explorations. That's less likely, though. It is more likely with them not returning to camp that they ran afoul of something.
Mm-hmm.
Which locate? Because there's two of that they reconnoitered. I wasn't looking at them.
This one.
Which one? Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think I think as soon as possible is probably crucial, considering we've all agreed to come back to camp each day.
Folks, what
And
do you think?
no one has any magic that could communicate with them, right?
Yeah, we don't
maybe
have
we can-
sending yet.
I have message, but message is terrible now.
It's just silently
120.
talking to someone.
Yeah. Rank 5. Huh?
I do have tailwind today.
Ooh.
And that would allow one of you to move
That's
faster.
only one person though, right? Yeah, it's not everybody.
Oh yeah.
I
So it
believe
wouldn't
that-
speed up our search time.
Yeah. I believe at first rank it also only lasts for an hour, if I'm remembering
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah. It would have a negligible effect probably on our search time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we are heading out tonight, then I am not going to ask for perception checks. I am going to ask whoever is leading the search here to actually give me a survival roll to track as you seek out and sort of follow the trail of Dikaios' crew throughout the day and find them. You will not be fully reconnoitering the Hex doing this, but this is a focus on trying to specifically find Dikaios' group. So, tracking is an exploration activity. If anyone would like to aid that as their own, they may. If they would like to do another exploration activity, they may as well. But I do need at least one person to track to actively try and find Dikaios, which is a survival-based skill.
Guess that's me.
All right.
Yeah, +8.
Compared to everyone else's +4.
Yeah.
All right. Is anyone
So scout more today.
is anyone aiding Scophos, or is everyone doing other activities as you explore?
I'm going to do search.
Searching?
I'll be scouting.
Scouting?
Hmm. May I try to aid? Well, this is more of like works for a particular area or building or something. But I was gonna say, may I try to aid by using my lantern at all? That doesn't work for searching a hex.
The lantern, I believe its benefits are specifically
Probably
to
tracking.
deal with recalling knowledge and perception checks. However,
Actually,
it
yeah,
is
you're right. It's
it is getting dark out, so like your lantern is effectively providing light for the group, which is helpful for those who cannot see in the dark, which is actually half of the party here. I don't think I'm going to say simply, you know what, sure, you can assist by, and we'll describe it as you using the lantern to sort of focus on the tracks. Why not? So if you want to go ahead and give a aid to Scophos with survival, you certainly may.
Okay. Let's select Scophos. Survival. Okay, we'll see. Oh, okay.
It was unfortunately a failure. So,
Just
Scophos.
does nothing, right?
Yes, a failure is nothing. Feel free to go ahead and give me your track roll, which is public, and Ton, please give me your search roll. God, it feels so weird to run Bloodlords on Saturday where the party just hit level 15, and then to come back to Myth Speaker where the party's level 2. The DCs in my head are so fucked.
Okay.
An 18 is a success on this.
Okay.
That is not bad. It means you guys are not going to be automatically fatigued here when you find something, but I am going to end up asking, I'll just get out of the way now. Can I get a fortitude save from everyone, please? Your DC for this is going to be 18. On a failure, you will be fatigued when you find something. On a success, you've staved it off enough for now.
Fort save, you said?
Fort save, yep. Ton, you are fine. Arias, that is fatigue if you keep that. Cyrus, fatigue if you keep that. Just barely, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And Scophos, you're just fine. So, Cyrus and
Fatigued
Arias,
is
it's
minus
up
1
to
to
you.
everything, right?
Yes, fatigued is -1 to everything, and you technically cannot use exploration activities anymore. So effectively, if you keep it, Cyrus, we would lose the benefit of scouting. That's a tragedy. That's a real
with
tragedy.
0 constitution.
Arias, you managed to troop through seeing Ton and Scophos keeping a pace, but Cyrus, unfortunately, it's just a bit too exhausting for you. You're used to being on a boat for long periods of time, but this, like, walking back and forth around an island all day is a bit more exhausting than you're used to. Can you also give me a save for Laura?
Oh, yeah. This little idiot.
We gotta see if your
I forgot
dog
they
is
exist.
fatigued.
Gonna be extra fatigued because you gotta carry a creature.
Fuck you, Larua.
Laura
Never mind,
is
it's
just
scaring you.
fine. Cyrus is the only one sort of struggling to remain fully awake as you guys go, which unfortunately means not doing a great job scouting. You guys are not going to get that benefit.
Our just showing up, Cyrus.
But
Okay, Jericho, Larua's gonna scout for us.
that's no, sorry.
I say
If
it.
Laura were an Eidolon, that would be possible, but as an animal companion,
know.
no exploration. Shame. Scophos leading the group and sort of following Dikaios' group's trail. They weren't covering their tracks at all, and there was rain a few days ago. This is a relatively sort of wet island with its close, sort of small size proximity to the ocean and all that, so it's pretty easy to follow Dikaios' trail as you guys start sort of systematically following what they sort of just looked throughout the day. It's after about 2.5 hours or so of following them, bringing you guys to a little after 10 p.m. that things change, that you notice. The prince sort of approaching a riverbank and following along. It's a small river, really. You could get away with calling it a creek more than a river. It's 10, maybe up to 15 feet wide at various places, snaking across the open area of the island. But as you are following it, you notice ahead the prince stop and signs of a scuffle.
Okay.
Is there blood?
With your tracking roll and Ton's perception check, there is a small amount of blood, yes. Not enough that you would attribute to, like, someone being mortally wounded, but there is blood staining the dirt.
I look up.
You see the night sky.
No trees near where we are.
There's some off maybe 20, 30 feet away, but right up by the riverbank is generally clear.
And the tracks don't go anywhere else. They just come here and stop.
Yeah, they sort of stop, and there is signs of them moving around by the edge of the water. They
Are there any
all
other
seem to
tracks?
enter the water.
Now, when you say enter, like straight on step by step enter, or like drug into the water enter?
More so walking. There's no real signs of a body being dragged as far as you can tell.
Are there any loose stones nearby?
Some.
All right, I'm gonna pick one up and I'm gonna skip it into the river.
Okay.
Is it
Scothos,
only
what were
their
you saying?
tracks?
Give me a nature check real quick. Anyone can aid this if they would like to.
What the hell, I'll aid.
Aid nature, you said?
Aid nature, yep.
Oh, someone's already trying, right?
Yeah, multiple people can try, though. As you are all sort of working on this.
Is I guess you said it wasn't like a ton of blood. Is there kind of like a trail or any drops of blood leading into the water as well?
I'm actually
Or
making
not
that a
enough?
part of this check.
Oh, never
So
mind.
if you would like to aid this, you certainly may. You do not have to if you
I
do
don't
not
wanna
wish
mess
to,
it up.
though.
I'm good.
Okay.
It's pop-
Yep, public is fine.
Nice.
Okay, quite nice. There are no signs of like footprints of another creature. However, you do notice of the blood, some portion of it is definitely like regular persons, but there is also a bit of blood that looks like it maybe fell in the water from something above the water. Some of it was probably washed away, but some of it landed just on the bank and hasn't been washed away. That is more viscous than normal blood. Some sort of beast it belongs to that likely got into a scuffle with the people on the shore here. And
Aureus, what do you make of this blood?
I will kind of hold my lantern up to it and take a closer look. And does this
yeah, give me a recall knowledge.
legendary beast?
DC is going to be pretty high because you're looking at like a bit of blood and trying to go off of that to identify a creature, but it's certainly possible.
Could I also give a recall knowledge?
Sure. Yeah. Hmm.
I think it's an
Okay.
Bailax, guys.
Arias, you recently saw a sea serpent. So the first thing that comes to mind in this case is either a baby sea serpent or a river serpent of some sort. Tan, you look at this and you are not sure what it could be. I do have to remember Arias has dubious knowledge.
I do. I was about to mention that.
It's not applicable in this case.
Okay. And you said it kind of looked like a baby sea serpent or river.
Yeah,
river
you would
serpent.
equate it to some form of like sinuous serpent that is amphibious in nature.
Okay. So I might have critically failed, or that's correct.
You might have. Who's to say?
Then I'll mention that to everyone. And okay, but we didn't see like footprints of another creature. Like, oh, these look like.
No, whatever it
lizard tracks or
was
something.
seems to have remained in
Yeah.
the water.
Okay.
You could probably continue sort of like. It's pretty clear, I think, that Dikaios and his crew all entered the water, willingly or otherwise. This river is not deep enough to drown someone unless they like fully laid down and submerged their head. You could swim down the center, but you could also ford it easily.
How wide is it at this point?
Where you are, it's an average 10 feet wide.
So your light reaches to the other side. So is there footprints over there?
No.
Oh yeah.
No, it looks to be, yeah, sorry,
I think
Arrayus
I
light.
clicked that
Gotta turn that
Oops.
lantern on. It looks like they probably continued in the water for some time.
Presumably downstream.
Yeah. You can keep following it and see if you come across anything.
Say we do that.
Okay.
I mean, I'll mention to everyone that seems like a small serpent or something that didn't leave the water. Maybe it somehow snatched them from the water,
Is this
or
your doing?
coaxed them into the
What?
this light. Did I accidentally click something, or was that
I
you?
turned it on for no particular reason. Don't worry about it.
The whole island is on fire.
Yep. Everything is very bright now.
God.
Actually gives a fun little outline to the island.
Well, I will continue. Well, actually, how do we know like which direction along the river to go? We don't have.
I mean, you
anything
didn't
like that, right?
see them along the stretch of river you've been following near thus far, so you could probably just keep continuing
Following.
down the river.
Downstream.
Yeah.
Down by the river.
Alrighty.
I think Ton should carry the ampule just in case.
Oh, yeah, the
Ampule of what?
effervescent ampule.
Yeah, it's in our stash.
Yeah, the talisman. Does anyone have a repair kit on them?
Forgot
Question.
about that.
I don't.
No.
Nope.
Would anyone have
Oh.
wanted to pick one up? Because, like, on the way here, in the days you've been here, the various members of the crew of the Tide Hunter, there is, who is it? Yeah, Cyrenike, the provisioner, would have had a repair toolkit that you could have purchased at any point for 2 gold. Which repair kits are necessary for attaching talismans.
Ton probably would have picked one up realistically.
Sure, by all means.
If Foundry will load.
Yeah, you can take it, and then if we're thinking Ton would have the effervescent ampule on, you are welcome to take that and just note that it's attached.
And just you can stand on the water and hit them really hard with your club before you fall in.
The important
Is-
things.
Clubs are bad underwater.
All right. Any other things people have preparation-wise? Or just continue on?
Let's just continue on.
All right. You guys continue, and it's only a few minutes later. It's like 5 more minutes of generally sort of slowly following the water's edge and keeping an eye out for Dikaios' crew. On up ahead, you actually see a group of 4 people sort of what looks to be sitting in the water on the opposite side of the bank. Maybe about 40 or 50 feet ahead.
Okay. So the dim light from the lantern goes out, I believe, another 30 feet. Is that correct, Aaron?
The lantern is 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim. So 40 feet total.
Yeah. Yeah.
These
But what can I
figures are a
tell-
bit beyond the range of that. But you have dark vision. So you are able to see in the darkness beyond where the lantern's light ends.
From that distance, can I see anything that might be off about them?
4 humanoid creatures, it looks like. Just sort of sitting in the water's sort of edge. They appear to be on edge. It's hard to make out some details. They all seem to be generally kind of huddled together. So they kind of look like a mass, and you're just able to barely pick out, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 heads.
Okay.
They don't appear to have noticed you guys quite yet.
Oh,
All right,
despite the
I'll-
danger. Should I extinguish this? We can.
No, I mean, if something is here, it knows we're here by this point.
Yes, and if it is Dikaios, we want to alert them and not startle them.
Exactly. All right, so we'll approach further, I guess.
I guess
Okay.
once I can see them, I can get a message.
Yeah, you may certainly cast a message from where you are. Do you want to cast a message before the group approaches further, or after the group has started moving?
I don't have dark vision, so I gotta be within 40 to see them.
I'd say, like, they're in the darkness beyond, but you can sort of make out they're there. They're not
Okay.
invisible or undetected to you. They would just be effectively hidden, but I will not force a flat check for targeting with message, because I don't hate you that much.
Alright, I'll pick the blurry figure that looks the most like Dikaios and say, Dikaios, is that you?
Gothos? Is that you? I recognize your voice, but I... Oh, is that you? That is you guys with the light over there. Okay. Be careful, please. Message ends there. Until they probably, like, are still talking, because he doesn't really understand the magic. But the...
Cast it again. What are you doing exactly?
There's a monster in the water that... None of us speak its language, so we decided to avoid bloodshed and just stay near it for now. It wanted something.
Okay. Whatever. I guess they're parlaying with some sort of creature that they can't see or talk to.
Oh.
Why they're just hanging out.
At this point, as you sort of share this information with the group, Arias and Ton sort of watching them, you see the water between you guys stir. Something emerges. A form that is much longer than it is large. Covered in blue scales that seem to blend near perfectly with the water itself, and a maw boasting multiple jagged fangs. However, unlike a pure serpent, the wings that then break the water as well, this is something not exactly a serpent, but serpent-like for sure. As it sort of breaches the water and with but a few wing beats floats up above the water, looking at you all, and gestures towards you all with one of its wings. Does anyone in the party speak Draconic?
That's a very good question. Somebody does.
Cyrus does, and Cyrus
Cyrus
stepped
does.
away. Damn it, Cyrus. Well, then I will just say for Cyrus, because Cyrus is sending messages in chat, because not here at computer. All right. Someone takes on the role of Cyrus for a minute. You hear this creature in this sort of hissing, kind of sibilant voice. Are you friends of these folks that I have obtained?
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. Then you have come to pay for their release, I suppose?
Pay for their release? What did they do to you?
They approached my domain, entered my territory, and did not pay for their presence. And since they are so unable to converse, I simply have to demand it from one who can.
And what would be the price to pay for their release?
Their release and your own presence. I think all of the gold and gems and magic on your person is a sufficient price for their freedom.
Allow me to converse with my fellows to see if they agree.
Descends back into the water.
All right, translate that for everybody. Ton's like, excuse me?
Can I make another recall knowledge now
Yes,
that we know
you
something
may,
about this
now that
creature's
you've actually seen
behavior?
it.
Yeah, and appearance.
I'd also like to make a recall knowledge now that I've seen the damn
I'm
thing.
just going to go with the one here.
Oh.
Mainly
Would,
because Arias did natural one the previous check.
Of course I did.
So, now that you have an actual visual on the creature, I will allow an update.
Of course I did.
Arias. Oh, go ahead, Scoffos.
I was just making a joke about the way it looked.
Arias, seeing it now, you realize you weren't entirely wrong. This is a river drake. Which, of course, drakes are draconic in origin, share sort of a fraction of that might that the more powerful primal dragons have, that they share an evolutionary root with. They are much more bestial and driven by instinct than true dragons, though.
Okay.
I will say a group of drakes is called a rampage, and I love that. And I think that's important information for everyone to have.
Everyone, I remember that a group of these creatures is called a rampage.
It's called
I'll say
a
that. Yeah, I guess I'll
rampage.
tell everyone it's a river drake. Yeah, it asked for all of our stuff.
Well,
I don't know if we came a bit closer, but does it look like there's anything like, are Dikaios and them standing in the water, or they're like sitting on the bank? You said
They are sort of sitting just in the water. At this
like
point,
okay.
about 40-ish feet away.
So part of their feet and legs and stuff are like submerged.
Yeah. Yeah, basically like lower body submerged, upper body above water. They don't necessarily seem in distress. They're basically unknowingly being held for ransom.
well, Ton's looking at Scoffos, Cyrus, and Reyes. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not giving up my weapon or armor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I will say,
it's not happening.
Arias, knowing what you know about drakes, they are not nearly as intelligent as full dragons. It may be challenging to do so, but it is fully possible to potentially deceive, convince them that you have nothing and all of you are just poor travelers, or even fully intimidate them into letting you guys go. There are ways to potentially deal with this in a non-violent manner if you would like. You can also
It's,
choose the violent manner, though.
but its scales and teeth could be turned into armor and weapons for us.
That is indeed true. Yes. I will also say, Ton, when it floated above the water, you saw an injury. A few scales had been shorn off along its neck from something. A little bit of blood. Seems to have, like, the wound mostly kind of scabbed over at this point, but probably pretty recent.
Hippogriffs. They be bitches in this place.
Maybe.
All right, so you guys want to try to make it look like an idiot and deceive it, or should we just cowabunga its ass? Because I mean, we could use it for parts.
I mean, we could be honest with it that if it doesn't let us go outright without anything in exchange, then we will have no other option than to resort to violence.
All right.
Well,
Perhaps we can
listening to
create
this
a
right now.
sign for him that says, "This is my land."
I don't
Don't
think it's,
think-
Forest fee if I catch you on my land.
I don't think it's interested.
I don't think the
Perhaps we
average
can
river
plant-
troll or like bridge troll would want a sign saying "Don't come here unless you're willing to pay," because they want people to come here so they can extort them.
Is that what this guy's doing?
Basically, yeah.
Perhaps we can plant a very valuable tree on the bank of the river here.
Not
we
the
have to wait it out.
olives.
We'd have to camp out here. That's no, I don't
Yeah.
want to camp out here. I want my tent.
Oh,
Damn
yeah,
it!
to get the cutting back. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, how's that going for him when the island's abandoned?
He's got his nest egg. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I say we just kill him.
Let him
What do you think
decide.
about? Yeah, what do you think about what I said? Where we, tell him, like, we're gonna kill you if you don't let us leave.
All right, so basically, back off, bitch, or you're dead.
Yes.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Alrighty.
I guess Dikaios now knows what's going on because they heard us talking about it.
Yeah. Dikaios is listening, like a distance away, but able to sort of hear the conversation, and is just nodding along. Huh. You're right. The drake once again surfaces from the water. You made the decision to pay, yes?
No.
No. That is not a correct decision.
Oh crap! Cyrus would have to intimidate because she's speaking with it.
On you saying no, it attacks.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh,
All right, let's
then-
go.
So-
Yeah.
Whatever.
Everyone, roll initiative, baby.
I'm bringing you guys to a map, and I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative. Cyrus, you better get back to your computer.
Perfect timing.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, what in the world? That's an interesting map.
Oh, yeah, you guys are still on the other one, aren't you? Let's just
Jericho.
fix that.
Oh, okay.
Any chance I'm able to use deception for this, for intimidation, or for?
Considering all you
For
said
initiative?
was what was said was no, I'm gonna say no.
I was gonna come up to it with like a very friendly, positive way, as if I wasn't fully intending to kill the motherfucker. 'Cause I
Well,
knew
that's
the
what you
answer.
get for letting Ton speak for you.
Fair.
Maybe you should be at your computer more.
Wow.
Blame the Chipotle.
Jericho, since I'm in the lantern's light, do I get the status bonus to my perception check for initiative?
Uh,
Do that?
that is a specifically visual perception checks to notice things that are also within the bright light. So I'm going to say no. That
Or
would be
noticing he's
like
going to
if you're
attack us.
seeking or searching, you would get the bonus, but specifically just for initiative, I'm going to say no.
Okay, and yes, my free action rage.
Yes, by all means.
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll in initiative. Oops.
And if you guys would have been positioned slightly differently, feel free to move yourselves as well.
Oh no, don't go in the back now, Cyrus.
Nope, Cyrus would have been talking from behind you guys.
How deep is this water?
The water itself goes like 5 feet deep. Okay, don't move that far up. I was saying around that where
Oh,
I
not
had you
too
guys
far.
placed. If you wanted to reposition, feel free.
Okay, then.
No, we're like right here.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you want to start right in melee with my River Drake, by all means, I won't stop you. Unless you're Ton, then I'm stopping you.
God damn it!
Maybe
That's not
Arrayas
fair.
too.
That's biased.
No.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry, my health is much lower than his.
Oh, it's only a
It's very risky.
medium-sized creature.
Yeah, it's not big.
Oh,
He's just lanky. However, he is going first.
Oh, of course he is.
And while drakes are lesser dragons, they are still a draconic creature.
they got breath weapons.
Kinda, sorta. It, hawks up
Yep.
what appears to be a large ball of mucus onto you all.
That's
Lovely.
disgusting.
Yes. Yes, it is. And I am going to immediately need everyone to give me a reflex save against the mucus.
Freaking nasty, man.
Oh, I should have clicked in them.
Shame. That's a failure.
Oh,
Well,
my.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
I'll hero point it. I'll just take it off manually. And
Okay.
Do this.
Orayus. With the crit fail.
I will. Oh, crit fail. I will also hero point that.
Probably fair.
So does that get the plus?
It does get a
10?
plus 10, which turns it into a success for you. So everyone succeeds, meaning everyone will take half damage here, as it is not just regular mucus, but it immediately begins to corrode your flesh and clothes. It is caustic mucus.
Lovely.
So a solid 4 damage to everyone. What fun.
Yay! No
Yippee!
damage to me.
Oh, because temp HP. Look at you go. And then the Drake is going to, with its final action here, just sort of fly backwards at the top of the water level a bit and just basically move out of the way of you guys. I'll move it up here, and I'm only not moving further because I don't have more map space. Arrayus, you are next to go. It's a
Split
really shit
vulnerability
damage roll, by
is
the way.
just a creature you can see, right? Yeah.
For
Like, it's
exploit
not, like,
vulnerability,
creepy or
yes.
something. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. And okay. Kind of stoke the flame in my lantern.
And that
I have
is going to be a
no-
successful recall knowledge. What would you like to know specifically about river drakes?
Um. Um. Act. Active abilities, I guess. That's like actions it can take, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Uh,
I guess we already saw the breath, but
Seeing it unleash that caustic mucus, you know it's actually quite a good thing that you all dodged it, because it would continue to melt in the form of probably persistent damage had you failed the save. Being a dragon, it probably has the ability to go into a frenzy, effectively making multiple attacks for fewer actions. It seeing how it moves, it's quite fast, both flying and in the water. However, you've heard stories of river drakes managing to basically move at a supersonic speed compared to their normal speed. They have the ability to move twice for one action a few times a day. And they do have a reaction that is similar to a reactive strike, but they lash a creature with their tail if that creature attempts to hit them or even make a skill check. The strike will not disrupt the action. If it hits, it will impose a penalty to the triggering roll.
as well as the damage.
Yes, yeah, it makes a strike, and if it hits, you take a -2 to your attacker skill check.
Is there a recharge on the?
On the breath weapon,
Yeah.
yes, it cannot do it very frequently at all.
Okay.
I should actually see what its recharge is.
I know that look, Jericho.
Oh,
Recharge.
Is he only
one
25
round.
feet from you, Tom?
Yes.
So you can get to him this turn.
Yes.
Move.
I am going to say these areas that the square is full water are difficult terrain. There's not going to be underwater combat used, but they will impose a... you can either take a swim action to move through them or move through them normally at difficult terrain. Unless you have a swim speed. In which case you can move through it normally.
No one has a swim speed at this level.
Well, pity.
Yikes.
If Cyrus were still a commander, you could have.
With okay, I don't really have any ranged attack, so that's cool. I guess I will yeah. I guess I'll with two, could I get like could I get like here with 2 movement? I think so.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Because
You've got a
measuring it
25
straight
foot
line is
move
40,
speed.
So yeah.
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 By all means.
I'll just do that.
Rush up right next to this guy.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And well, yeah. Do I know if I guess I didn't learn like if it can fly very high, right?
You know it has a fly speed and a swim speed. You've seen both from it at this point. So it can probably fully fly if it so chooses.
Okay.
Right now, it's just sort of maintaining right above the water level. Cyrus, we are over to you, Miss Exhausted.
Okay. Fatigued, excuse you.
What are you doing, Miss Fatigued?
We're moving. We are
Okay.
commanding companion for Ladua to move
Okay.
up with me. What's your movement speed, idiot? Oh, they have a move speed, a swim speed.
Yeah.
Right
has a
here.
25-foot,
So-
or a big swim speed.
We're gonna go here.
Okay.
And then last action, because Ton's gonna run up. I know that. We're gonna do everyone's favorite. Where is it? One for all.
Is Larua doing anything with their second action? Since you
No,
did
they're gonna run up.
Command them.
I forgot they get 2 actions. They're gonna run up and flank for Arias.
I will not
And
force the
then-
concealment check for one for all. 'Cause that is just encouraging.
Let's not
them.
use Ladua for that one.
Well, don't roll it
fuck
now
is
because it's when
stylish?
you actively aid them.
Right, yes. What the fuck is stylish combatant?
Gesundheit.
But otherwise, that is my turn.
Well, there goes my flank.
Stylish combatant is the bonus
Right,
to
yeah, it's-
bravado trait and a speed buff when you have
Yep.
panache.
Right.
Scaphos. To you.
Yeah.
Like a
So
spell.
I'm gonna reach from behind Tan and turn his Tetsubo into a magic weapon,
Okay.
Ooh.
and it'll display as like bits and bobs that look like it came off this creature. Where I think he's gonna put it on the weapon when he crafts this creature into the weapon,
Nice.
and then
Nice.
as part of the spell, I will then use my last action to shove him forward 5 feet. And,
Okay.
have fun.
Do I get the extra feet, Jericho?
This is a
I mean, I can roll
shove.
a shove.
Yeah,
hoping
roll the
it's fine.
shove. We know Ton is willing to accept this, so I'm basically going to say unless you nat 1, you will succeed. So a failure
Okay.
will still succeed, but you can potentially critically succeed at this, or critically fail if just you trip. So
Yeah.
roll it nonetheless, just to see, because you also then would get to stride after him on a success, should you so choose.
Yeah, that's not gonna crit, but yeah.
Yeah, and I will not force the concealment check to you both being in dim light. I'm not that mean.
Is it directly away from you or any square?
It is, directly away. So Ton, you may move 5 feet, and Scaphos, you may also move that 5 feet if you would like to.
Oh, sure.
Alrighty. As you push Ton forward, enchanting his weapon, Ton, you're up.
Jericho, if I go like that, that's just a regular 15 feet, correct?
That is correct.
And another square will use all 25.
Yes,
of
that
the
would bring you to
movement.
25.
All right.
Are you making an attack
You
roll?
may get 2 actions instead of 1.
Yes, I'm making an attack.
Okay. They are going to react to you here. Are you doing just a regular strike, or I suppose because you have things like intimidating strike?
I'm going to attempt an intimidating strike.
Cool. They are going to use their tail lash as you are within their reach and making a strike. So before you roll, they attack you, and if it hits, you take a penalty on your roll.
Okay.
So hitting you with the tail is a 25 to hit. As you rush forward with the push of Scaphos and raise your Tetsubo, the tail sort of whips up from under the water to knock you off balance. I've even got an effect for you. But you do still get your attack off.
I'm gonna aid the attack.
Yes. Oh, right. We had the aid.
Well, would a 25 or 26 make it crit?
Well, let's see.
Okay.
Roll the aid.
Let's not use Lauda again. I keep
Probably
clicking
smart.
on them.
That is a success, giving a +1, a
Wait,
25
oh, it
is...
used perception, not. It used the wrong skill.
You dumbass.
Yeah.
So that would be 1 higher.
Yes, because it would have been +7. Yeah.
2 higher, actually, because of stylish combatant.
Ah. Also got Nash.
Will not turn into a crit, though, so a +1 makes Tan's attack a 25. That is not a crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damn.
And this guy will become frightened.
Nice.
16 points of damage slamming down on the neck of this guy. Definitely not looking particularly happy. That is going to bring us back to his turn, though. And he is going to start us off with a Draconic Frenzy. He's going to make 2 Fang Strikes, or 1 Fang Strike and 2 Tail Strikes in any order. Map applies normally, but this only takes 2 actions to do. So what do I want to start with? I think I start with the Fangs, which is going to be against Uton, since so far you're the only one that's actually hurt him. And we don't like that. So, as it lashes out with its jaws, that is going to be a 22 to hit you. For a... another 8 damage.
Just pray that Jericho keeps rolling low.
The next 2 tail strikes are actually both going to be against Lorua.
Oh, okay.
I rolled on the dice, and they said, fuck the water lizard. First strike is a 22.
Oh boy.
For 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, well.
And the second strike is an 18 to hit. Uh-oh. For 12 damage.
That's literally unconscious, yep.
No.
The long serpentine tail in the water just starts battering Lorua. And she does not remain conscious, which, mild problem, Lorua has a swim speed, but is not amphibious, and cannot breathe underwater.
Yeah.
So...
Yep. Which, why they're not amphibious is so weird, but whatever.
Because they're just
there a
goofy.
current in this?
It's not fast enough to matter.
Like, I'm just curious if it
I
would.
can't be bothered.
If it would move Lorua
Yeah.
like downstream.
It's
so it'd
calm
be easier
enough
for
that
Cyrus
at
to
the
get it.
end of Cyrus's turn, if Lorua did not move, the current would move them 5 feet. Okay, so Lorua is both unconscious and dying, and also suffocating, which means at the end of her turns, she will have to make a fortitude save versus a bit of damage, and on a critical failure, she just dies.
Yep.
Nice! This Drake is then going to use its last action for a speed surge. I don't believe anyone in the party has a reactive strike, do they?
None of us are fighters, no.
It is going to fly 20 feet up in the air and over here with its first fly action. And then over here and back down to the water with the second stride action as part of that, because it's got a 50-foot fly speed. It just flies up and over you guys and dives back into the water, getting out of your flanking positioning. And is no longer frightened as we come back to your turn, Arias.
Okay. Okay. I might be able to help Leroy unless, because I don't know if Cyrus, you would be able to get it out of the water.
The best I could do is get out of the water, but that would be all my full turn.
Yeah. I might be able to do it in like 2 actions, maybe. Because I don't have reach, so it's not like I can reach him from here, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Might be able to ask Dikaios and them to try and get her out of the water.
Oh, that's true. Where are they? Like on this map, or is it like? Is it,
They
like, off
are
screen from this
about
map?
10, 15 feet north of here.
They don't have to help us with the Drake, but they could get her out of the water at least.
If
You
Jericho
know,
allows
it's
that.
weird. The water wraith does not have the amphibious trait. However, its description is that it is directly an amphibious lizard. So
That's where I'm like, why does it rules-wise not have it?
I think we are going to say Lirua can breathe underwater just fine. Because that's a little goofy.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
a little
it's literally in the name is that it's an amphibious creature. Why
Right.
can't it breathe underwater?
It's probably for balance reasons, but who gives a fuck about
Yeah, fair.
balance?
Okay,
Considering it
so-
goes down in 2 hits, I think it's fine.
Right.
So he's not suffocating.
Yeah, but is still dying.
Okay.
There we go. I've added the trait
Okay.
so we don't get confused in the future.
Fair.
Okay. Then I also don't think there's much I can do as far as helping with that. So I will move.
Oh. I see. Sorry. Keep going. I'll bring it up on Cyrus's turn.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh.
You're good. This is difficult terrain. All right. I guess I'll move. Still on the bank down here.
Sure.
And make some strikes, which this creature got its reaction back, right?
Yes, it did. So if you're making a strike, it is
Great.
going to make a tail
Yes.
lash against
That's
you.
great. Okay. Yep. I will.
Which is a natural 2. It misses.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
But a natural 1 for you.
It's over.
We're all missing.
Oh my.
3rd hero point in the first half of the session.
I think that's a great
Question
use
mark?
of your hero point.
Okay.
Still gonna be a 2.
It's a hit.
And sorry, do that. Wait, I forget. Sorry, it's been a minute. Is influence empowerment? Oh no. Should that be?
You should have that turned on. Lantern in one hand,
Yeah.
axe in the other hand.
Yeah, it's not automatically on, but.
I think because we turned it off because you had dropped your weapon at one point, or you had put the lantern down. But 12 points of slashing damage. You guys are carving through this thing's scales, especially with your personal antithesis on it. It is getting weak. It is badly injured already.
Okay. I'll make one more strike.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm regretting
Nice.
telling you to use that hero point now.
Critical.
Yay.
Ooh.
Okay, whatever.
That's always
Same.
sad. Not enough to finish it off with the low damage roll on the crit, but a hefty amount of damage nonetheless by Arias. As we hit Cyrus's turn, we just checked. Water wraiths have a special rule where they can hold their breath for up to 2 hours, which is why they don't have the amphibious trait. I think that's dumb and stupid and is going to cause problems to keep track of, so we're just going to give it the amphibious trait, because I can't be bothered.
Fair. I'm going to run up to it.
Okay.
I'm going to double slice.
Sure.
So, double slice. We're going to attack with the Reef Claw.
The first strike is an
And
exact
then-
hit.
The second strike, because it's an agile weapon.
It does not take a -2 penalty.
Right, the Mingosh is agile.
Yep, it is
Yes.
just at your first map.
Ooh.
Very
Wow.
nice. 2 hits for both of them. 5 damage with the Fleisa. 7 damage with the main gauche. 12 total damage, which is exactly as many hit points as the Drake had remaining.
Let's go!
Between the
Fuck
two
you.
massive
I've only
chops
had-
of Arias' battle axe, you come up and with a quick double slice. I think it's sufficiently strange that what is effectively a parrying dagger kills it, but sure. We also
Stab it
forgot
in
to
the
do,
eye.
at the start of your turn, I do need a recovery check.
Oh,
For Lurua.
right. How the fuck do those work again?
Well, there's a little button right next to the dying effect on Lurua's sheet.
Where?
It's DC 10 or 11 plus your
I see,
current dying
recovery.
value.
Yeah.
And on a critical failure, your dying value increases by 2.
Alright, so dying 2? Dying 3?
Dying 3.
Jesus fucking
And then
Christ.
Lurua floats 5 feet off the edge of the map, technically. Actually, no, the water is moving this way. Floats this way 5 feet. Scophos, can you heal the dying lizard? Or are we going to have 2 dead lizards in 1 round?
Even if it floated away, I'll do a long jump to get to her, and then it's probably
Oh,
better
Christ.
to lay on hands instead of risking a roll in battle medicine, I think. Oh, boop.
Right, I assume you want to move up to her.
Yeah, I did a long jump, running long jump to get to it. It's only 2 actions, right?
For a long jump, yes, 2 actions. Which I love. You could have gone to her with a stride. She
Well, I
did
assumed
float
she was
this way
floating away from me.
specifically.
Oh.
She was moving towards the edge of the map originally, but the water is flowing in this direction. So it brought her closer to you guys. Lurua heals 6 hit points as the body of the Drake sinks into the water. Is the end of the fight as the Drake is taken care of quite quickly, and Dikaios and his other crew sort of stand up seeing this. They'd already gotten to their feet when the fight broke out, but it ended so quickly that they didn't really have the opportunity to intervene. And the 4 of them sort of make their way over to you guys at this point as well. Well, thanks for that. Well done. Shit, as they say.
Let's go talk over here.
Right,
I'll just lead them
probably.
off. There's about to be a gruesome scene right here next to this river. So
Yeah, I'm gonna drag the corpse like over. I'm gonna drag it to whatever side everyone's on.
Eton's just going to start dismembering it.
Oh yeah, I'm
Claws,
chomping this
teeth,
thing
scales.
Up.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
You'll be at that for about
Bone.
10 minutes.
Considering that the creature seems like it does this to everyone who goes into its territory,
Mhm.
do I know if do I think it would have like a horde somewhere that we can look for?
Probably, yeah. If you want to give me a perception check, you certainly may.
yeah, I'd like to do the same.
Yeah.
as I'm hacking up its corpse.
Hell yeah.
Pay attention to Kaios. This is how a hunter respects the beasts that they have slain.
By looking for its stuff?
Oh
Yes.
no, I meant
Good
like
to
what
know.
Dawn is doing.
Oh, by
Not what we're
butchering
doing.
it. And I have heard drake meat is quite tasty.
Oh no, it's being made into armor.
The meat or the scales?
Yes.
Okay.
The coyotes just looked at us like, these people are out of their fucking minds.
You need help.
Yes.
As Ton starts butchering the drake, and then Scoffo, Cyrus, and Erase immediately all scatter to look for its shit, just kind of leaving Dikaios and his crew off to the side.
Oh yeah, are you guys okay by the
Yes.
way? Or it's just like calls out from like just like searching in the bushes. She's like, "Oh, are you guys hurt?"
You know, it doesn't feel great when we're an afterthought, but you do you, I suppose.
We probably would have asked that first. Okay.
Yeah, we would have
Oh,
searched
good.
after we're sure that they're fine.
Yes, they have some bruises from where they took hits from the drake's tail to sort of beat them into submission. However, Dikaios is able to confirm that neck wound was from a javelin that he threw at it. Before they kinda got
Javelin's
beaten up.
still coming in clutch.
Nice.
Jericho,
Dikaios
Jericho, as
still
Ton-
getting hits with those javelins.
as Ton hears his companions, disperse looking for the horde and say that, he'll, without missing a beat from his carving, he'll hold up a bloody thumbs up and say, "I'm glad you're all right," and immediately go back to carving up the river drake.
I have enough respect for you all from what happened with the boat that I'm just not going to question what emotions this is trying to make me feel right now. I'm just going to ignore them. Thank you. Is where I'm going to leave that. Thank you guys for coming to help. I appreciate it.
No problem, Dikaios.
Reyes, you are the first to notice it. In one of the trees up top there appears to be a nest of some sort.
Why is motherfucker putting it in a tree?
Because this thing can fly.
I know, it's just goofy.
It's a bit out of reach, but if you wanted to try and climb the tree, you certainly may. If you have other
What's
things,
my
you certainly
hopes?
may as well.
No. What am I? Is Cyrus also looking, or
Yes.
is
Yeah.
she busy like making sure
I'm
that
looking.
Larua is okay? Okay.
Ladua is good enough.
Larua's
Okay.
head popped out of the water as they looked around with just that stupid look on their face. You're not even sure Larua registered that they were nearly dead.
Yeah. They're fine.
I'll point the nest out to Cyrus and Scoffos, and I'll just be like, perhaps someone more agile may be able to climb this. I can provide a light source, and I'll kind of just point it out to them.
I'll try climbing it.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
it's,
damn.
why did I think it would be acrobatics? Never mind.
No,
That would be
climbing is
athletics.
athletics.
Never
He's
mind.
Never
Right.
mind. Then I think RA's got this.
Oh, on second thought, I mean, okay, I'll try it.
Unless there's a way for me to acrobatically climb it.
No. Climb is specifically
Never mind.
athletics.
Here, Cyrus, hold this, and I give you like a 20-pound lantern.
Bonk.
Just hand it, Sarah just fucking falls fucking away.
No, it's like those videos where the guy in disguise at the gym hands off like a
Yep.
freaking 60-pound mop to a gym bro.
It's pure iron. It's quite lucky in
Why?
a cult.
Why?
Alrighty. Arias, you begin to climb the tree that you like, you're nearly tall enough to reach up and grab at the nest. Like, even jumping, it's just out of reach, so you have to, like, shimmy 3 feet up the tree to reach it. Get a little bit higher to actually be able to see into it and see what you can get. There's some interesting things in there. Specifically, there's a bunch of, like, assorted gems and coins, so it seems that this drake has had some success in its extortions
Fucking
before.
Island, how?
Extortions.
It's lived for
I'm
some
curious if they
time.
look very old.
Decently.
design.
Like, nothing is, like, there are some that would be in the most recent minting of gold coin. And then there are some that are of older designation as well. You can tell at a quick glance. This is probably from a period of multiple years. But all in all, between the coins themselves and the gemstones, probably worth about 25 gold in total. There is also a jade sculpture of a pentaconter, which is effectively a type of ship. I had to look it up also. It's an ancient Grecian ship type.
Okay.
But kind of like I want to say they're like 2-masted longboats almost. Overall, though, the sculpture itself, slightly fragile, but looks to be in solid condition. Probably itself worth over 12 gold coins, if you find a shop that could buy it. And lastly is a pendant, forged from steel and looks to be depicting like a bull's head. That one you do see has some arcane runes carved on it. It is likely a magical item. And if anyone can tell me the name of it off the top of their head, I will not make you identify it.
Is
What
it
did they change bull
is it
strength to?
something of the ram?
It is not a Ring of the Ram. I'm not giving you a Ring of the Ram at level 2.
I don't know.
Bull's endurance pendant.
Nope. Alright. No one has the talisman compendium memorized. That's probably for the best.
Oh, it's a talisman.
Yes,
Interest immediately over.
Talisman. They had their chance to revamp talisman, and they said that shit.
Talismans are not bad. They just don't see a whole lot of use because they have very niche use cases. When they come up, they're great.
They're too expensive for what they do.
Yes. That's why I am a big hidden proponent of Talisman Dabbler, because getting a few for free every day is huge. And
I just
makes
wish
them
it wasn't
actually
half
worth
your
using.
level items.
I wish people remembered they had
if it was-
talismans when they have them.
Yeah, if it was your level minus like 4 or something, fine. But half
No,
your
it
level sucks.
It
Well,
should just be of your level.
The math gets weird as you get up, and being of your level would be very good.
Yeah.
So I see
It-
why
of
they
your
level,
don't.
I
that.
don't think so. But
It doesn't, but
when you're giving out free stuff, nah, it doesn't. do
Yeah.
it.
ruling for a different day. You guys
But I
do
definitely think
successfully.
-4 is fine.
So at level 2, when you take the archetype, you can make level -2 items.
To a minimum of 1.
This discussion can be had later, because that doesn't quite work either. But
I say up to your level.
you're wrong, but I can appreciate you nonetheless.
Well, no, everything else goes up to your level.
I'm still telling you it doesn't work well. You gotta trust me on this. Doing your level talismans,
Yeah.
once you get to higher levels, that's gonna get real funky.
Yep.
But either way, you guys successfully managed to find Dikaios and his crew, make sure they're all okay, and at this point, head back to camp if you would like. It's going to be probably after midnight by the time you return, and you guys are all going to be thoroughly fatigued by the time you have returned, but nothing a good night's sleep could not stop, or could not fix. So, heading back to Euphrae. Now I can turn off that lantern and actually be able to see again. Please feel free to take your long rest, and then we will also go ahead and ourselves take a quick break. For people to stand up, stretch, grab some water, do whatever it is they need to do, and I will see you all in a few minutes. Welcome back. It is the dawn of a new day, as you guys have successfully returned Dikaios and his crew. Did you want to sell off those assorted gems, the jade sculpture, over to Cyrenaic and just turn that into full coinage?
Yeah, I say yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then that is going to net you guys a grand total of about 40 gold. Huzzah! Which I will just go ahead and distribute to you guys.
How many parts did we get?
That's a flat 10 gold to each of you. The River Drake parts, there's about 18 golds worth in total.
Okay.
That sealed crate you got from the village of like dried fish flakes and seaweed, probably Cyrenaic won't buy, but you could probably find someone back in Bailax who would buy it. So for now. But we are on a new day. What are we thinking? Where would people like to reconnoiter? Who's going to stay behind to guard the camp? Who's going
All right.
where? Hey, Gatrion! He's back. And you've gotten the worstly worded focus point in all of Animist. God, I hate traveling workshop. Sorry, what were you saying, Ton?
So all the crews have stayed behind and guarded camp so far, right? So who's next up in the rotation?
I feel like it was Dikaios who stayed back first, although it could be.
Well, I think we should give his crew a break. They can guard camp today.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
Take a
Not
day
a
of
bad
rest.
idea.
Yeah,
Treat
they
their
can
wounds.
chill.
They've got a
Yeah.
couple broken ribs amongst
Oh
them.
yeah. So Jericho, this square and this square need to be reconnoitered, correct?
This one you could probably get away with not reconnoitering. This one, up to you. Again, it was if half the hex-ish has terrain on it, you probably want to have someone reconnoiter it, but you do not have to.
Well, the thing is this square, we know where the thing is that's cool. It's the
Yeah.
grotto. This square is the crater with the hippogriffs that we're gonna have to kick the ever-living shit out of. This has the cave. This has the shrine. So we just have this one.
Oh yeah.
You guys
This
actually
one-
know where a lot of general stuff is. So it's kind of weird where you're at a point where you can focus on taking care of all of those things, but it's going to give everyone else not a lot to do. You can also say if you guys want to focus on like these squares for the next few days, you can just allow the other groups to do their own sort of free explorations. where they might not find anything unique that requires your guys' attention, but they'll still potentially find other, like, treasures and points of interest for themselves, at least.
You guys want to do that?
I'm down for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Was
So
it the Kaios' team that the guy saw the Pegasus?
It was Sapple's team.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah. And the
All
guy who specifically noticed the Pegasus was a human named Nescalos.
Okay, well, I'm going to give Niskelos 1 gold piece.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. You've made this trip much easier.
Well, I'm just doing my part, so to speak. I appreciate it, though. Pockets it and just
right.
raises an eyebrow at the other members of his team.
Yeah, I did it right in front of them. Like, yeah.
Sapple just gives you a nod of, yeah, I get it. Smart.
I'm doing my part. All right, so we have 4 major places to hit. The crater, I'm just going to say this right now. I think the crater is going to be the fight that kicks our asses all around the block. So do we want to get that out of the way? Or do we want to save it for last?
Might not
Did
be
the
the
Naiads potentially have more like information in general? They were handmaidens of someone, right?
The Nades have simply lived on this island for a very long time. The Nades of a very, very long time ago were the ones responsible for creating the spell that put Marasine into slumber, effectively stasis.
So we don't really know how they will.
Yeah, you just know there is
react
a
in general.
tribe of Nades that lives here, and that's generally where their grotto is.
Okay.
But they are an intelligent species that can be conversed with.
Does anybody speak Fae?
Nope.
Yep. Cyrus does.
Oh, do I?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, the meteor is like low on Scaphos' priorities at this point.
Cyrus, for some
Compared to
reason,
what else is going on.
because you changed from commander, I think, Cyrus, you do have more languages on your list than you technically should know.
Damn, that's annoying.
That's what those languages in red means.
Ah.
Yeah. You should
Alright.
theoretically have common and then 2 more, because it's 1 plus intelligence for a human.
Yeah, so I probably
So
wouldn't
common,
have Fae.
draconic, and then either Fey or Thalassic.
Realistically, Thalassic would have made the most sense.
Sure.
I already have Thalassic.
Yeah, but
Cyrus was a sailor.
considering sailor. Yeah, it
that's
wouldn't have
true.
made sense for Fae.
I appreciate the keeping it fair, which does mean no one in the party speaks Fey. However, Nades don't necessarily only speak Fey. They are Fey, but...
And Fae fuck with people.
That's an overgeneralization.
It's a very, very fair generalization.
I wouldn't go that far. What have Fae ever done to Ton?
We're about to find out.
If I recall correctly, Marasine's cave is where Marasine is sleeping, right?
Yes, yeah.
So Frista's shrine is where they imprison the guy?
Yep, that is where Kleos is imprisoned. And you
And
were
we don't know
warned
where
to probably avoid the crater until you are fully confident you can take it on.
Yeah.
Because those hippogriffs that live there are territorial and have been imbued with mythic prowess.
And we don't know where the Thresa hangs out.
Yeah, her
Like her
spirit is
spirit.
just bound to the island itself.
All right, let's.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it sounds like we need to go Naiad Grotto, Cave, Shrine, Crater. Also, we have this ancient outpost down here too.
Yeah.
So what order do y'all want to do it in?
Hmm.
I feel
What
like
was-
maybe the. Oh, go ahead.
What was the trigger for her waking up? It's heroes show up that can help her.
Yeah, basically. She was to be put to sleep until people that could show up that could help put Sophresta's spirit to rest. At least that's how your chorus tells it.
Yeah, I guess my vote would be the grotto or that,
What
I could see that.
or
the cave.
all right, let's hit the grotto. See
Okay.
what the naiads have to say.
Yeah, I agree. They might have more information on it,
Okay.
and it's closer, I guess.
Then the Kaios' team stays behind to watch the camp for the day. And you guys let Fel and Sapo's team sort of go explore where they would like. I assume you warned them at least of like where the crater is. And say, hey,
Yes.
Yeah.
potentially dangerous hippogriffs there. Be careful.
Oh yeah, if you counter the spirit of a god, run away, please.
Sure, okay.
Mhm.
Wouldn't be the
Have we told
strangest thing
everyone
we've
that-
experienced in our lives, so
I don't. None of this is secret, right? We don't need to keep it secret from anyone.
Yeah.
sure.
I don't see why.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have we like you gave the guy who first spotted the Pegasus the gold? Have we told everyone that like we found him and stuff? And
Yeah, I had assumed we were gonna do that, unless you guys don't want to.
no, that makes sense. Would probably raise
Yeah, it makes
morale
sense
as
that
well.
we would tell them.
Everyone sort of generally accepts that. I mean, it's why they put you guys in charge of deciding who explores where to start. You guys are the most powerful, if not most competent. So when it comes to potentially dangerous things, they are absolutely listening to you guys. So when you say like hippogriffs, sealed undead, ancient god's wife sleeping, they're gonna be like, yeah, sounds like a problem you
problem.
can handle.
Ancient Fey bullshit.
You guys got that. Have fun. We'll find some more ruins with like baubles we can take back.
For crabs.
They were all going for like, we want to find the crater as well. That's kind of the reason we're here. But when you're like, yeah, territorial mythically empowered hippogriffs, they're like,
That's a you.
you got
problem.
this. We'll root for you. From way back over here.
From the other side of the goddamn island.
Pretty much, yeah. So, you guys are heading to the Grotto of Nades today.
One last thing, did I identify the bowl talisman?
Oh, by all means, yeah. If you guys want to throw a quick recall knowledge, see if you can identify that.
Yes.
Yeah. Easy enough to identify between you guys. It is a bronze bull pendant, which is when you attempt to shove someone, you can increase the distance, basically doubling the shove distance.
Ooh,
Can I have that, please?
yes.
By all means.
Well, this is an armor talisman, so you can either have it or the effervescent ampule attached.
I think today we'll have the bull
Okay.
attached.
Remember, it takes 10 minutes to take something off and then another 10 minutes to attach a new one effectively. So,
Probably happened overnight.
yeah. I'm more saying that for reference, like if you were to do that midday, it is a time-consuming thing to switch talismans around. All right. As you guys head over to the Nade Grotto, you've been given the general position of it. I do still need a perception check from who's leading the exploration to actively find it. Euchorus just kind of said, yeah, it's over there. Here's some general, like, local markers to help you navigate to it, but you still have to actively find it once you are there.
Is this aidable or just straight up?
Yeah, anyone can aid if you want. It is your exploration activity, effectively.
I assume I'm leading this role because wisdom class, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
I'm
attempt.
scouting as usual.
I'll attempt to aid.
Okay.
See how this goes.
I will, what is it? Investigate?
Sure. Yeah, making the recall knowledges.
Nice.
sweet.
We love that success.
Oh, this should be blind. Yes. Okay.
These, yes. Okay, fantastic. All right. You guys head over to the sort of western area of the island and begin seeking out this grotto. Good chunk of the day goes by as you are searching. And sort of following the river that Euchorus mentioned. Hey, follow that. When it shrinks to a creek, that's when you know you're close. Continuing to follow the river-turned creek, it does eventually sort of terminate in a large-ish grotto tucked into the hills and surrounded by cypress trees. There's a waterfall sort of cascading over a small cliff at the far end of the grotto, splashing into a small pool, and the tree branches hanging overhead just provide a nice little curtain away from the sunlight. As you guys approach this area, it is that pool at the bottom of the small waterfall that you see several blue-skinned people clad in sort of flowing robes, just sitting in the pool, chatting with one another in... It sounds almost like the burbling of a brook, the language they're speaking in. However, you are able to pick up what sounds like concern. Every so often, a voice rises in temper, perhaps. But as you guys approach, not hiding your presence, they do fall silent, looking up, noticing you, regarding you with eyes of pure white and blue.
Okay. Jericho.
Mhm.
Are they hot?
Sure.
Why would they be hot? They're in the water.
It's not a question I would expect from
They're
you of
probably
all
quite
people,
cool
but
right now.
shut up, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Queek, that's the question I would have expected from like anyone else in Bloodlords except you.
They're being a bad influence on me.
Oh, well, I'm gonna let him know you asked that later.
Okay. They'll
one
be
of
so
them-
proud of me.
Does indeed sort of stand up at this point. A man, sort of light pale green hair. Robe is pinned by a brooch of this like swirling wave pattern. He looks. I don't know why his art makes me laugh, but he looks like this.
Why?
He
Why
looks
does
like
he?
a
Why does he look a surfer
from
bro? Yeah.
California.
He's just a surfer bro.
He's got the crab
Surfer dude.
tattoo. And in common, greetings, strangers.
Oh,
Well
he's
met.
on Too now.
I hope. I'm Demosis. What brings you here?
We were. I'm Ton. We were actually hoping you might be able to help us with turns to Scophos. What was that cave called again?
Marasine's cave.
Oh. Looks back at the other nades. Is that? No, sorry, not ringing a bell.
We were told that your ancestors helped with a spell that was put on
Well,
it. Ring any
I
bells?
mean, if it's something the ancestors did, we gotta leave it to them. They're, they did their own thing way back in the day. Who knows what they got up to? Probably something funky in there. If they made a spell in a cave, I'd be careful what you're gonna find in there. I'll just say that.
Are any of them still around, or have they all passed on to the next journey?
Most of them have passed on. Some went back to the first world when they got sick of this place, but no. I mean, like, ancestors, how old we talking?
Thousands of years.
Oh, yeah, no, they're all gone. Sorry. We don't live that long.
Oh, how long do you live for? More than a mortal, I assume.
Decades. Every now and then over a century, maybe even up to 2 if you're lucky, but you just kind of live, and then you die. It happens.
This guy is very relaxed when talking about this.
He's
like, yeah,
sense
couple
motive to see if he's
decades.
putting on airs here.
Yeah,
like, is he
Scophos, go for sense motive.
pretending to be dumber than he actually is. Do.
Watch this dude actually be the elder from 2,000 years ago.
I mean, he seems genuinely friendly. There is like a cautiousness, a wariness sort of to his stance and conversation, but he does seem like, I mean, you guys seem peaceful, so sure, fuck it. Always nice to
Why
talk
not?
to strangers. Generally just seems pretty chill.
All right, well, shite.
Did they
So,
leave any
any-
records?
Yeah, they leave any records? Do you know anything about the magic they might have used?
Our history is about as impermanent as the water. That is to say, it's fucking gone. Somewhere else at this point. I don't know.
Fucking Christ.
Is that funny magic cave all that brought you here? Are you guys here for other things? I don't think I've seen you around before.
You know that thing that streaked across the sky?
Oh, the bright-tailed star, yeah.
The what?
The bright-tailed star? You know, because
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a
that.
star with a bright tail.
Yeah, we're also looking for that.
Oh, yeah, that fell somewhere on the island, somewhere on the northern tip. Would not recommend going near it, though.
Oh, why?
Because it's a fucking problem is why. Are you kidding me? Shit's whack.
Did it do something to you or your people?
Yes, actually. Speaking of which, are you guys busy right now?
Oh god.
Well, I mean, we do have things to do, but are you in need of assistance?
Yes.
All right, what happened?
It was like this, that the star fell, bright-tailed star fell, and kaboom, landed. Things, power, energy got diffused, and well, it just so happened to get caught up in Kirika, one of our kin. You know how it is.
What do you mean get caught up in?
Got caught up in. I don't know. I think it's a term you would use. No, I'd refer to it like a parasite.
Oh.
So, like, Kirika became kind of a host, I suppose, for it. Don't really know. Kind of happened quickly. Things snowballed out of proportion. I have not seen snow in a long time. Have any of you guys seen snow recently?
Not within the past month.
Shame. Anyway.
Anyway, you were saying.
Right. Yeah. Kirika parasitized by funny energy from a falling star, as one does. And she just so happened to already be having a real shitty time. Her brother sailed away to go on adventure, slain by a sea monster, all that sort of thing. So the energy kind of, I suppose, as far as we understand it, got unleashed accidentally by her. And let's just say we did not have nearly this many trees beforehand.
Surrounded the trees. So, do you need us to calm her down?
I mean, she's been turned into a tree, so I'm not sure how you calm them down.
Okay.
No, we've got magic to return everyone to their true forms. We got fun magic.
So what is it you need us to do?
Right. Yeah. Our ritual components got stolen by a goat.
Was this a talking goat?
No, just a goat.
What? So just a regular old goat.
Yup. Yeah, came through.
It wasn't
causing a problem, and grabbed the wreath and ran off with it.
Is he saying this like with his usual surfer dude attitude?
Yeah.
Which way did the goat go?
I mean, the herd's down that way to the south. So, I mean, hey, if you're
Sapple told us about that herd.
yeah, then Sapple, you're Ton. I didn't get the rest of your names. Are any of you Sapple?
No.
Sapple sounds like apple. I could go for an apple right now.
I'm gonna
This
lose
guy.
my fucking mind listening to this man.
All right, so
For what
basically
kind of plants she turned into?
What,
So you need
Scoffos?
the wreath. You need the wreath to turn her back into a naiad.
Her and everyone else she transformed.
We transformed others.
Yeah, I'm assuming it wasn't on purpose. We're gonna have another problem if it was, but we're pretty confident it was an accident.
Stolen components?
It was a wreath made out of ivy, kind of a heirloom from the first world, I suppose you could call it. But yeah,
On turns to his companions. Shall we retrieve the wreath of the first world so that they can get their people back?
We might as well. I say that quietly.
hey, I appreciate it if you can. I mean, like, I'll reward you if you get it. I'm not going to ask you to do stuff
Oh,
for
then
free.
absolutely.
Oh, your tone changed quick. Huh. You're a for-profit kind of girl, aren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I get it.
Flashes the brightest smile.
I get it. I got you. It's okay. I'm on the same page as you. I'm on the same wavelength. I'm singing the same song.
You're the piano.
Okay, so
Do
you
be
said
careful
south.
though. Yeah, herd is south. Normally quite passive. Really don't know why this one had to stick up its ass so far. But these goats are able to petrify themselves if they're perceiving themselves to be in danger. So try and be careful. You know, if the wreath get petrified, we're going to be kind of fucked. So, yeah.
Can they petrify others?
No, it's a sort of self-preservation tactic, I think. At least they've never petrified someone before, aside from they just turn themselves to stone.
If the goat petrifies itself and the wreath, and we bring it back to you, can you unpetrify it with your magic?
Considering he says we'll be
No.
fucked, I don't think so.
What she said, yeah. No.
Can they
You know,
unpetrify themselves?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But like it's a wreath. It's probably not going to be good if it gets petrified. It's going to damage it. So try and keep it in as good condition as possible. That's what we need. If it isn't, then I mean, we can probably still turn everyone back, but I don't think anyone's going to enjoy vomiting pebbles. So, yeah.
And I'll just turn to like any of the other Nads that are nearby. And none of you have heard of the rich tapestry of the tragic lore of this island that your ancestors participated in?
No, that sounds like a good story though. So, I mean, once you've finished with your business, if you want to come tell it, I'd be happy to listen. Do you have an instrument to go
All
along
these
with it?
Are all these naiads just beach bums?
Seems like it.
Ish.
We found the beach bums led by the surfer dude.
Look, they're chill.
love
They
it.
just hang out on their own here. They don't cause any problems. They're a very peaceful fae.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Alright, let's go.
I guess,
Scoffos, can you please track down this herd of goats? Self-petrifying goats. Damn, there's a lot of weird shit on this island.
have we
Yeah,
heard?
He'll
of
start
ghosts that
mumbling
can
to
do
himself while he does this. So survival.
Yeah. If you want to try and track him down. Arias, what were you saying?
that? Oh, I just said like, have we heard of a beast that looks like a goat that can do that, or it's just like, no idea why. It's just a magical goat.
Sorry, repeat that one more time. My brain stopped working.
Sorry. Oh no, you're good. I basically just want to do a recall knowledge on a goat that can do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
can I
yeah,
also
absolutely.
do a recall knowledge on the goats
Yeah.
with my legendary beast lore?
These are not legendary beasts. These are goats.
Aw. But they're self-petrifying goats.
Yeah. I
These
love
people
that you guys keep targeting Scoffos for your recall knowledges. It's not helpful. Yeah. Arias. You have heard of a type of goat that can self-petrify called stony goats before. You have never actually seen or looked into them very much, though. But you do know they exist.
Okay.
Probably quite skittish. They're honestly not terribly difficult to find because it is a pretty large herd. As you guys head south, kind of amid the rolling hills and the olive trees in this area, there's a large herd of goats grazing among the underbrush. long horns that seem kind of oddly metallic. But sort of the moment they notice you guys, all of them, like, their postures stiffen, sort of cautiously return to grazing, but they do seem very wary of you guys.
Jericho, can we see a goat with a wreath?
Oh, most certainly.
Oh,
And what's even better, I have art for you.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And truly, this is the most important art in this book.
I love it.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's a goat.
It's a goat with a wreath.
So this is depicting what they don't want to happen to their wreath.
Basically, yeah. Don't let it petrify.
Okay. Does this goat with the wreath appear to be bigger than the rest? Is it like a
Nope.
leader goat, a billy goat?
Nope, it is just a goat.
Now, is it in like the center of the herd, towards the edge?
If you were to do, like, 5 rings, it's probably in the 4th ring, so more towards the outside than the middle of the pack.
Okay. Okay. The only mechanical idea that I know of to possibly handle this without the goat petrifying itself is to do command animal checks, unless this is a special influence encounter that I'm unaware of.
I basically need to know what everyone is going to do to try and get this goat to remain calm so you can take the wreath from it. This is going to be a team effort to do it, so I need to know what everyone's doing.
I'm gonna try and pretend like I'm not doing anything towards it as I slowly make my way around.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and just deceive it.
Yeah, you want to try and deceive it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Jericho, may I apply real world knowledge I have having raised goats to these ones?
I'm going to say no because I have no real world knowledge about goats. And it's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
No, because I have something in my inventory that real world goats love to gnaw on.
Hey, if you've got
Chalk
something you
hands.
want to try, you are welcome to do so.
I'd like to take out some chalk and in combination with the command animal, offer it to the goat to come nibble on.
Okay.
It's the weirdest thing if you ever get a chance in real life. Goats nibble on chalk.
Alrighty.
Or maybe it was just the ones that I was taking care of, but they loved chalk.
I'm not going to ask why you were trying to feed chalk to the goats you were taking care of, but...
No, their owners discovered this. Then when I was watching them, they're like, yeah, if the goats ever get rowdy, just take a piece of chalk and hold it out to them. They'll nibble on it. They'll
Remember
calm
when I
down.
said I wasn't going to ask? That's because I didn't want to know. Arias, Scothos, what are you guys thinking of doing to help with this?
I've been thinking, but I can't get Broken Sword out of my head. I don't know if anyone's played that video game, but
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Not that I can recall.
Are there
there's a goat that is
goat
a
training?
asshole.
Oh.
I don't know, the only thing I can think of is the olive tree. But
No, literally same.
Hey, if you want to
Yeah,
plant
that's-
your olive
Honestly,
tree
we
for the day
probably
here,
according to Google Who, olives are goats' best friends.
I was gonna say we might have some like raw uncured olives with us from past times we planted it in our rations.
you have some exceptional olive oil.
Well, yeah, but we don't want to give them that.
Just let Ton try his thing first.
Well, there is a multitude of successful skill checks that are needed to get this goat separate from the herd, and calm enough for you guys to retrieve the wreath from it. So we can certainly start with what Ton and Cyrus's roles here, but even successes from the both of them will not be fully enough in this instant.
What skill is it to try to, like, let's say, just maybe distract some of the other goats with just like a couple olives I have from my
Yeah.
rations? Like, what is like the animal interaction again?
That would be nature.
Okay.
This is where a druid with animal empathy would be perfect.
Yep.
Dr. Doolittle.
Well,
Okay, I'll just try to do that and maybe offer offer olives to some of the other goats on the other side of the herd to just separate them a bit.
sure. Everyone who has determined what they're rolling, go ahead and make those rolls here.
Oh no.
Oh, hero points.
I feel like that's a failure.
It is a failure. You do not necessarily need to succeed right now. You basically all need to get a success within a certain amount of time to not scare the goat off.
Nice.
Okay. Everyone except Cyrus succeeds. As Cyrus, you act like you don't care, but the goat is skittish enough of just people that
yeah.
you acting like you don't care doesn't really do anything when just your mere presence is what's putting it off. But Ton, Arius, Scophos, each of you pulling out like different bits of food to tempt both this goat and the remaining goats in the area does seem to be having some form of effect. I will say there are a couple things each of you notice as well during this case. Scophos, because you are the most magically inclined person here, you do notice that the wreath does have a small sort of, even peculiar, I might describe it, magical aura around it. Again, not a full magical item, probably a component of a ritual, as was described to you, and you're pretty confident that aura being petrified would damage it, and that is what the issue if the goat petrifies would be whatever that magic is being scarred. Reyes, with your just vast sort of generalized knowledge, always looking for things that can be used to your advantage against other creatures, you are looking around as you coax some of the goats away with olives and notice the flowers that they were nibbling on are mildly hallucinogenic.
Oh? These goats high as fuck. Got it.
And could potentially be of assistance in dealing with the goat that has the wreath as well, if you wished to utilize them in some way. But as we move on to what the next set would be, Cyrus, at this point,
Hi.
the goats are sufficiently separated, calm. How do you think you would go about perhaps trying to get the wreath from this goat now?
I just try and steal it off of it. Just sleight of hand.
Sure.
Get the goat.
Yeah. You want to try and thievery the goat?
Yeah.
Now, are you stealing the goat itself or just the wreath?
Yes. No, just the wreath.
Grab the whole goat and run?
Yes.
That would go well, surely. Go ahead and give me a thievery check. Fantastic. Yeah, at this point, everyone else having worked to separate, feed, and calm the herd of goats, you approach the enwreathened goat at this point and just very quickly and deftly reach forward, grab it, and yank it off from around its neck before it has a chance to petrify, at which point it sort of bounds away, being startled by you stealing it. But you have a wreath. Safe from the goat. And no more thieving goat, which I will, again, just that artwork is phenomenal. It needs to be shared.
I love him.
He's so precious.
He is the boy.
Now he's just fuck-ass normal goat.
Yeah.
Is that?
I hate
this
that
is a normal
artwork.
goat art?
What do you mean you hate that
Okay.
artwork?
He's so lumpy. What?
Of all the descriptors you could have used, I was not prepared for lumpy.
Am I wrong, though?
I guess not.
Look at him. He lumpy.
I'm gonna start calling people lumpy. It's gonna get me punched.
Good.
But... Anyway,
Always call people lumpy.
this is bad advice with Jericho and friends.
I'm gonna take some of the hallucinogenic flowers that they were eating, just in case we
no.
need them later
Oh,
for anything.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're drugging the hippogriffs, is what I'm hearing.
You said
Hippogriffs
it.
are carnivores, I'm
Not
sorry
me.
to tell you.
Okay, so we
you get
lace
some
their
raw
food.
meat
We
and-
lace
yeah.
the meat with
Yeah.
drugs. Jericho, I don't see a
Yeah.
difference here.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. So I'll take, I don't know, like a. Well, I'll take one of my like empty pouches that is for random components, and I'll put some flowers in there.
You gain some mildly hallucinogenic flowers,
Yeah,
and I am concerned for what plans you have for them.
I don't have any plans.
Mm-hmm.
It's there.
Sure. I believe you. All right. It is getting late in the afternoon at this point, but you probably have enough time to take it back to the Nades if you would like. Today. Or you could just not show up till tomorrow.
They would be very confused, I feel.
Guys, head back towards the Nades. It's only been like an hour and a half, 2 hours since you left the grotto, so the Nade who spoke to you previously, Demosis. Hey, you're back. Everything going all right?
Perfect. The goats were cooperative.
Oh, cool. Hey, that's great. Yeah. It was kind of weird that, they came through in the first place. They're normally pretty docile, so I mean, far be it from me to know what's going on, but I'd attribute the aggression to the bright-tailed star if I had to choose. So it's just kind of weird, but glad you could get it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. May I? You guys hand the wreath over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Takes the wreath. Nice. Okay, we can get started on the ritual now. We'll do that tomorrow. It's late. Hands it over to one of the other Nades. Well, thanks. Super appreciative. You don't normally get like a group of strangers that show up and you say, "Hey, I've got a problem," and they go, "Oh, cool, I can help." Cool of you to do that.
we're in general here investigating the meteorite, so we're happy to look all around the island and its residents, including goats. So glad we could help.
Yeah, of course. Well, you guys hungry? We're about to have dinner.
Or?
It's mostly just fruit, but welcome to join us.
Hey, I'm not gonna say no to free food.
Hey, I like the way you think.
Sure.
Nothing wrong with free food, unless it's drugged. But we're not drugging the food. I can promise you that.
Tom kind of pauses, looks at him.
What?
I mean, you do
I'm
seem
reassuring you.
quite relaxed.
Yeah.
So Jericho.
Well,
What
okay.
was his name again?
Demosis.
So you're saying he's the hostess with Demostis? I'm
Maybe.
gonna shut up now.
You shut up. Stop that.
After we brought the reef back, would he call us the goat? Like, would he say we're goated at all?
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
I'm gonna end your life.
Christ.
Well,
Thank
you
God.
had your chance.
I wish.
Let me ask you this. Are any of you guys going to bring up the fact that he offered to pay you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't brought it up
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, I can tell.
Genuinely not sure if he's forgotten or if he's actively choosing not to.
Oh, so this is proof he's high as a kite. Got it. He's been eating some of them flowers.
Look, I'm just
Do I
saying.
see those flowers in this grove at all? Are they around here too? Or no?
Yes.
they're all a
Perhaps
bunch
you
of
might even see a few more
pot-smoking
potent varieties around.
Oh, great.
They're all a bunch of pot-smoking beach bums.
God.
Well,
No, they're pot-smoking, freaking trust fund beach bums.
they're not trust fund because they have no
Trust
need for
fund
money.
part come from?
From
Their ancestors basically made all this for them and then fucked off
I
to
guess,
the first
yeah.
world, and this is their inheritance.
Yeah.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed the dinner. Have a great rest of your investigation of the island. Be careful of the star. Again, caused problems so far. Wouldn't be surprised if it causes more problems. We're gonna get started on getting Kirika and everyone back, so, yeah.
Mhm.
Nice meeting you guys.
Well, I recall you mentioned some type of reward for helping you.
Yes, I did. Yup, you are 100% correct. Yeah. Forgot about that. Good on you to remind me. Thank you. I didn't actually think about what the reward would be. Let me think.
They're
Damn,
drug
even
flowers.
Jericho wasn't aware. He was trying to see if we would forget.
Ah! Hey! Get the thing! Yeah, that one! One of the other nades, sort of from the pool, tosses what looks to be a weirdly shaped seashell up to Demosis that he sort of spins around in his hand and hands out towards you guys.
I take it.
Yeah, it's a weird shape, kind of like a boomerang. You could almost equate it to.
Okay.
One side of it sort of wrapped in seaweed, but entirely made out of shell. And with the non-seaweed wrapped side, there is sort of a board opening. Cyrus, you know you're looking at a very weird gun right now.
Oh. Okay.
Specifically, this is a torrent spell gun. So it is a one-use magical item, because you guys will never escape the fate of getting consumables. But it is a single, a 2-action attack with a 30-foot range that deals 2d6 damage and knocks the creature back that it hits. But yeah, you guys got the Nade's wreath back for them, and they gave you a gun. That seems like a fair trade to me.
I mean, yeah.
Promptly
Fair enough, I guess.
hands it to Cyrus.
I
Looks at her.
sure. If anyone else wants it, by all means. But
Notably, it can be fired by
won't
making
say
a
no.
spell attack roll, which is kind of cool.
oh, spell attack roll. Anyway,
It's spell attack roll or firearm attack roll.
oh, okay, I can do that one.
Yeah, you get to choose what you would like to do. So either marshals or casters can use them. Spell guns are cool,
Gotcha.
criminally underused, but they are cool.
Yeah, it's because they're one use again.
Yeah, again, consumables are
Hey.
crazy.
Hey, remember that fire cat that we have to hunt down
The
eventually?
Elenanx?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this has the water trait. This would be really good against that.
It does indeed.
True.
Yeah, this would be that would be a good way to use it when you guys go, if you choose to help hunt the Elenanx.
We got to be higher level though.
Maybe once you figure out what's going on with the crater and return to Bailax, you might consider trying to find and hunt it then.
Well, we should be going.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
thanks for helping out again. Great meeting you. I think I've said that already, but I'm going to say it again because it really was cool meeting you. Have a good rest of
you
your
wouldn't
investigation.
have a copy of that ritual that you're doing.
I mean, it's kind of like first world voodoo, so not really something teachable. You know what I mean?
So it's just something innate to you?
Yeah, that'd be a good way of putting it.
That tracks. Darn, walk away.
I feel like I should be
All right,
insulted
well.
by that, but yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.
You guys.
Useless.
He's walking away.
Epos is mad. He's just like, this was a complete waste of a day.
All that effort for a gun.
I mean, you have to realize their culture is completely opposite of Iblydos. Like,
Oh, yeah.
where history matters. Remembering things matters.
Yup.
Well, they as creatures are just antithetical to mortals in general.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just like
Okay.
Yeah,
he's
they are.
definitely irritated by it.
They're very antithetical to Iblydos' entire sort of society, which is kind of the reason they've been on this generally uninhabited island for so long, so they don't have to care about that and be judged for it.
I will say this was a nicer group of Fae, just because they were coked out beach bums.
Yeah.
Trust fund babies.
Look, with
True.
Fae, you're either going to get the abominations that ruin your life or just the chillest of guys. There's no in between. But heading back to camp at the end of the day with an annoyed Scophos and everyone else, I think, just kind of confused by what happened.
Yep.
Another day goes by. Thankfully, again, you guys really don't have to worry about your rations, considering you have the daily olive tree. So that issue's kind of resolved for you. But you guys are welcome to go ahead and take a long rest unless you have anything else you would like to do here in camp tonight.
Plant another olive tree.
Yeah, I figured. Why are you planting so many damn olive trees?
Because when we become hero gods, that will be one of our calling cards.
You ever find a random olive tree where there shouldn't be one, you know they've been here.
The Drasticons will be our own pantheon of hero gods.
Look, if there's a cult going around, which has all the normal negative connotations of a cult, but all they're doing is planting trees, I don't think I can genuinely be mad at them. They're doing things good for the environment while being weird.
Till we animate all the trees at once.
Yeah,
then we're
and they
fucked.
rise up in a glorious army.
Then we're screwed. Alrighty. As a new day comes, though, our notable locations drastically reducing. We're down to the Cave of the Sleeping Lover, the Shrine with an Undead Priest, and the crater where the star landed, but has territorial empowered hippogriffs nearby. So,
Right, let's now head for the Lover's Cave. I believe that was next on the path.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't forget about the ancient outpost either.
yeah. Yes, the
That's
ancient
what we-
outpost is there as well. All right. As we head to the cave, probably not going to get fully through it since we are approaching the end of the day here, but at least want to see if we're able to find it, because this is by far the hardest thing to find on this island. Thankfully, Ikoris pointed you in the general direction, so you have a lower DC than you would normally have. However, I am going to need the perception check from whoever is leading the expedition with any aid made for it to find it through today.
Perception, not survival.
Perception.
Alright, I'll aid perception.
Okay. Yeah, this is a well-hidden sanctuary, so there is a chance you could even explore the full day and not find it. Okay. Successful aid to Scophos.
Nice.
And a good enough perception check. A good enough perception check that even if you had not met Ikoris, you would have found this cave when you explored here. Hitting the DC. As you guys are exploring the area pointed out to you by Ikoris, the northern area of the island, it's nothing more than a fissure in the rock. Nearly invisible. It's hiding behind a bunch of sort of hanging greenery in the area. You do indeed find the entrance to a cave. Heading inside, it's kind of in the lower part of this mountain. The walls are overgrown with moss and vegetation. There's a few cracks in the ceiling where dappled sunlight shines through. It's not a particularly large cave. 20-30 feet total. At the far end of it, though, there is a stone altar atop which a woman in a white robe lays asleep. Dark hair fanned beneath her, motionless save for the faint rising and falling of her breath. Arms are folded over a golden lyre on her chest.
What a liar.
I'm
Shut
getting
up.
some real Disney princess vibes.
And I actually have art of her that I can show you as well. So you can get a good visual of her. You do see sort of on the ground surrounding the altar ritual circles inscribed into the rock. What exploration actions are people taking at this point in time?
Scouting as
What
usual.
did my aid count as my exploration activity?
Give me a full perception check for you at this point. We are going to count it as you searching. Scophos, I'll just keep your perception check.
Okay.
Unless you would like to pivot to something else upon entering.
No, I'm usually on perception, so
Sounds good. Yes, how about you?
I guess I will investigate.
Alrighty. Okay. Scoffos, I'm actually going to ask for one more roll from you. Can you go ahead and give me a religion check, please? This can be public. Since I believe that is your magical skill, your main magical skill.
certainly. Hero point.
A 13 is a failure in this case. Much better. Okay. Taking a look at the magic. It's stasis magic of a sort. It's old stasis magic, and it is something that you can tell is probably quite easily disrupted. However, that sort of ritual circle around the altar, the air is full of dust motes. This is an old chamber that hasn't been taken care of in a millennia. You notice as dust motes move into the encircled area, they immediately begin to slow, affected by that same stasis. You're pretty confident you could break the magic as easily as just like erasing a rune. However, there are probably fail-safes you think installed that if the magic is so carelessly disrupted, there is going to be some form of backlash.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Well, we tell everyone that.
yeah, you could very easily just wake her up. Like you could just walk forward and shake her shoulder and the magic would be disrupted and wake up, but you might have some slight problems caused if you do that.
Yeah.
There would be ways to do this more safely if you would rather.
Mm.
And I will say on Arias's investigate check, she is not sure how to do this more safely.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
Well, where?
this is what the naiads were supposed to be for.
You know, there is always a tried and true way of waking somebody up without touching them.
I'm not touching you.
Screaming
I'm not
at the
touching
top,
you.
screaming at the top of your lungs and jostling them awake with the sound of your voice.
I mean, you're welcome to try.
Yeah, if you want to try it. Just don't go into the circle right now.
Okay, Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to scream as loud as I could in the direction of this sleeping woman to try to wake her up
Oh.
without entering the circle.
Sure. entering the circle didn't matter. Disrupting her sleep without trying to do it safely is what matters. So, you scream. And it does disrupt the magic.
Ah.
However,
Uh-oh.
Scoffos, you watch as the stasis magic affecting Marasine is disrupted and begins to dissipate. But the purpose of the magic was never fulfilled. To wake her up upon the arrival of certain people.
Yeah.
That objective has not been fulfilled, and thus, though the magic is disrupted, it does not easily dissipate. It instead explodes.
Ah. Okay.
Going beyond the bounds of the ritual circle.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Good night, everyone.
I need
Yeah, I was gonna say
everyone to go ahead and give me a fortitude save, please. As
God
this
damn it,
magical
Jericho.
energy explodes outwards and washes over you. Why are you saying "God damn it" to me?
Why
Han
can't it
was
be
the
a
one who
reflex save
screamed.
when it's a fucking explosion?
Well, you succeeded.
oh wait, I already rolled. Whoops, I rolled it again on accident.
Roll for Lauda.
Yeah.
Arias, a 19 is a failure for you. Gophos, a 13 is a failure for you.
Can you put a token out for Lauda?
Oh, yeah, I suppose Lauda needs a token on this
I'll
one.
use my last hero point. I'll just use the button like I should have before.
Okay.
And plus 10. 20.
Plus 10 on that, a 22 is a success for you.
Can I use a hero point on Lauda's roll?
You may.
Oh no.
Lauda gets an exact success.
Oh, thank
So.
God.
All of you are unaffected by the magic except for Arias. Arias, as the magic washes over you, you immediately feel an exhaustion overwhelm you and a deep desire to curl up and fall asleep. Mechanically, you are drained 1 at this point. But so long as you are drained here, you are also going to take a penalty to any rolls you make as part of reactions, which I don't think you really have any right now. So that part you don't really have to worry about. You're just worried about the loss of health and fortitude saves. But the magic is disrupted. And the woman on the altar's eyes open. As they open, though, that is going to be where we end session for tonight. Since I do not want to get into a long conversation here when I know, Tan, I believe you have to head off here momentarily. So we are just going to call it there as Marasine awakens. Do you all have a new person with which to converse? Thank you all so much for playing. Hope you all enjoyed. Glad to be back.
Yes.
And I will see you next week.
Alrighty.
I will not be able to play next week.
Oh yeah, I also realize I can't play next week.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What?
Well, damn people.
I just remembered that.
So no session next week, I guess.
I guess no session next week. Why you hurting my soul like that?
Yeah, I
I'm sorry.
forgot.
I can do the following week.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm good for the week after that. Yeah.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Scoffos.
What did you say?
Forgiven?
Yeah, I agree too.
All right.
Look, I can reschedule, but I know that's usually not an option because of your other games and stuff. So.
Well, we will... Probably not a reschedulable session for me as I'm doing things next Monday. But so no session next week. We'll play the following week. And I was going to bring it up closer to when we get to it, but I'll just make sure everyone is aware now to start thinking about it. Weekends like the 21st and 28th for holidays, I will be around and able to play, but I will check in with you guys in a week or two as we get closer to that as to what your schedules are looking like for those weekends. Because I know the holidays can generally be a weird time for making sessions work.
Yeah.
So
I'm good for the 21st. It's the one after that that I'm not around for.
all right, good to know. Again, I will reconvene with everyone on that as we get closer, just so I'm fully aware and we can determine what sessions we are playing or not. But thank you. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone, and I will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Damn, the end of the year causing so many scheduling issues.
Yeah.
And I
Sorry
take
about the cough.
no worries.